Survive in advance. Let's talk about that. Folks, welcome to the Baseball Brewhaha. Thanks for hanging with us another week. Survive in advance. It's coming up to that time of the year in the basketball world. It's just around the corner. I got a different type of survive in advance going on over here. What initial thoughts do you have about survive in advance, Adam?
Well, I was thinking about this with with baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Got a little bit of that happening with WBC,
Yep.
World Baseball Classic, for those who are unfamiliar. USA team,
Mm-hmm.
first round game against Brazil.
Yep.
Got the win.
Mm-hmm. What was the
Eh,
final? I didn't look at it yet.
I don't know. I turned it off when it was 7-1
Okay.
in the fifth.
Looks like 15-5.
There you go.
This is the first day.
Survive in advance. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a fun thing. It gets a little tricky with baseball though because of lineups or pitching, especially.
Mm-hmm.
Like March Madness, NFL, that kind of thing. You play the same guys all the time. Doesn't work the same.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you played one game survive an advanced tournament all the way through, decent chance
Mm-hmm.
the team that wins has the deepest starting rotation or best bullpen, not necessarily the best overall team.
Yes. And I think this was a big reason why Major League Baseball did away with the old one game play in wild card situation. Um, because one, there wasn't enough TV revenue because we needed more playoff games.
Yeah.
But also, it's just a one game playoff, and like anything could happen in that. Um, Even a three game is, I mean, in some ways, a five game is even sort of um a bit skewed.
Yeah. Well, here's a question.
Mhm.
So NBA
Uh-huh.
has a brutally long playoff
Yes, it is.
with like
73. So every team gets in.
pretty much.
Not quite, but
I mean,
it's
there's the
literally
play.
20 out of 30 teams make the playoffs.
Yeah, there's the play-in game. So you
Yeah.
do that,
But well,
and
it's like two games, but
sort of,
sort of. Yeah.
depending on seating, whatever.
Hmm.
Play-in game,
Hmm.
and then you got like essentially the top eight left, right? And
Hmm.
then and then you whittle it down. And so the first round is seven,
Hmm.
and then the second round is seven, and the third round is seven, and then the finals is seven.
Yeah.
Would you
Hmm.
be in favor of baseball going away from 3-5-7-7 and moving to 7-7-7-7?
There's part of me that says yes, because I think in a 7 game series, you can still have lucky things or a hot team or whatever it is. But generally in 7 games, you're working through the bullpen, working through the starting lineup. Um, you've had time to adjust, all these different kind of things. Um, I think it's um a the a best format for baseball.
Yeah.
Um, with that said, I think just how grueling the regular season is. I think in order for that to really work effectively, you would have to shorten the regular season.
Mm.
150, 148, 140. You have to shorten the regular season because you can't. I mean, that's an entire. I mean, you're talking about adding a potentially up to 30 games on top of a 162 game schedule. I guess it would be adding, you know, what, 10 more games or something to what it is now. But I don't see how it's possible to keep guys healthy. And under the current calendar, we're already going in early November. I mean, you're talking mid to late November. I mean, the season's already the longest of I think of any of the major sports. So,
Yeah.
um, and just in terms of calendar is concerned. So, from a like competitive balance perspective and like getting the result that you the true result, I think 7-7, doing all sevens is a good way to go. I don't think it's feasible in current conditions. I also like the fact that like if you don't get one of those top two seeds, like you're playing a 3 game series and anything can happen. So it's really rewards, even though some people are like, it doesn't really because then you're rusty or whatever it is. I don't care. Um, a 3 game series, anything can happen in a 3 game series.
Yeah.
So
The rusty argument wasn't legit this year.
no, I don't think it's legit any year. It's
Yeah.
like, look, sometimes you just don't play very well. The other team's hot or whatever. It's baseball. Baseball's
Yeah.
wacky. And even in a 5 game series, so here's the thing with the 5 game series. Now, like the Mariners came through the 5 game series, but and they beat Tarek Skubal twice. But this is the thing is like if you've got a guy like a Skeens or a Skubal or a Garrett Cole who's dominant, um, and you can put him game 1, game 5, or game 4, whatever, and you have a great shot of winning those games. Now, again, like I said, the statistics would say the Tigers should have won those 2 games and they only need one more. The Mariners won those 2 games somehow.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that's quirky about baseball. But I think if you have the thing I don't love about the 5 game series is that one dominant pitcher can sway the series. I don't like that. The same in a 7 game series, one dominant pitcher can't win you the series unless you're Madison Bumgarner.
Yeah. Well, but two could.
Yeah, but you still got to have two. I mean,
Yeah.
and and still that's only 4 games.
Hmm.
That might be enough to sweep a series, but if you're in the playoffs, you probably have 2, 3 pretty good pitchers.
Yeah.
So, but in a 5 game, like you look at the Detroit rotation last year, it was Tarek Skubal and some other guys that were okay and good at some points and not very good at other points. That I
Hmm.
mean, Detroit was effectively Tarek Skubal and the first couple months of the season offense. like I think they'll be good this year with especially some of the pitching additions they've made. But so anyway, that's where we're at. So
Survive in
surviving.
advance.
So we brought that up because um my wife is on a little ladies getaway. So I'm hanging with the kids. And um what was it, Wednesday night? Yeah, Wednesday night. We have the throw ups.
Mm.
Fortunately, just a one off. I don't know how that happened.
Yep.
I'm not gonna complain. um, but then my evening started with we had dinner together, just me and the kids. And after a partial part of the dinner, one of my children said, "Daddy, my tummy hurts. I feel like I'm gonna throw up." Let me tell you what.
And they delivered.
No, actually, no delivery has been made thus far
Okay. Okay.
on that on that. But I'll tell you what, starting 3 days without your significant other, and that's the statement that you're introduced to the weekend with,
Yeah.
is it is surviving. So there we are. We're gonna survive in advance. I kind of feel like if we can make it through tonight, we're probably okay.
Hmm.
But I am, part of me is like, are we starting to get some food sensitivity situation happening here? Bread, milk, I don't know. We had pizza, so who knows? You got any survive in advance happening over there?
We're surviving. We're thriving and advancing over here.
That's great. Thanks for bragging.
Yeah, well, t- it- I'm not here to just make you feel better.
Yeah, you're here to embarrass me.
I'm at full strength, so I'm
Uh-huh.
supporting you from afar.
Yeah.
You
No,
know,
I was
I'm
at,
I'm call me for backup.
yeah.
Throw ups go.
I'll call you. Hey, can you
You
come clean my carpet?
no, I will entertain the kids from here. You just put
Hmm.
me on the phone. I'll do
Hmm.
a little dance while you clean up.
Okay, that sounds good. So overall, we're thriving as well, thriving and arriving.
Thriving and right.
I'm just telling you though, start introducing throw ups into the situation. It's a game changer.
Yeah, well, and that's where we're at right now with survive in advance,
Mm-hmm.
make it to tomorrow,
Yep.
whether it's WBC,
Mm-hmm.
March Madness, or the
Mm-hmm.
MLB playoffs. You just get to tomorrow.
Get to tomorrow. So enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah.
So, folks, thanks for hanging with us. We've rambled long enough about this. Enjoy WBC. Very different layout, pool play, single elimination, whole bunch of excitement. Should be fun to watch. Enjoy it, and we'll see you next time.